Outlander fans have no idea how the Starz series will come to an end or what the future holds for Claire and Jamie Fraser, but now, writer Diana Gabaldon has teased the couple's fate. Claire, played by Diana Gabaldon, fell for Highlander Jamie Fraser, Sam Hagen, when she travelled through the Cranadon Stones and found herself in 18th-century Scotland. The pair have endured a 20-year separation, with Claire returning to her own time believing Jamie had perished at the Battle of Culloden. Fortunately, the Outlander couple were reunited and have now settled on Fraser's Ridge. But will they last much longer? Writer of the Outlander novels, Diana Gabaldon, has teased the future of the beloved couple as she spoke about how she planned out the series. Speaking on the Outcasts podcast, Diana shared, "One of the problems with my book, which I discovered when I first started writing them, you cannot describe them to anyone. My editor said, these have to be word-of-mouth books because they're so weird you can't describe them to anyone, and that's right. Consequently, publishers had no idea how to label them or what to tell their sales reps. So for a while they tried labeling it as romance and it worked, it established a base of readers. Gradually we have outgrown that label, so to speak. But as we went along, I should say with romance novels, I read them and enjoy them, I just don't love them, but I got to thinking, Outlander actually has the underlying skeleton of a romance novel. It is a courtship, it has a lot of other things a romance novel would never have, but it could actually be called a very large romance if you had to. The thing about romance novels is that they don't have sequels. They are all courtship stories, and once the courtship is over they are happily married, possibly have a baby, but that's it for those people." Host Tim Downey chipped in, "Or, it turns into a melodrama." "Exactly, and that's not what I was doing," Diana replied. "So, I said, well, thinking about this, I don't want to do the same thing over again. This is why the books are so weird, because I never like to do the same thing again I have already done." Diana went on to tease Claire and Jamie will last for a little longer, as she noted their romance would span 5 decades. She explained, "So I said, well, I'm not going to do a courtship story, but I have never seen anyone try to tell the story of how you try to stay married for 50 years. Everybody can write a story about how you fall in love, that's easy, but how do you fall in love with another person and stay in love with them for 50 years? Claire and Jamie have been together approximately just under 30 years, so could Diana's hint about a romance last 50 years confirm they still have several years left with one another? Diana's hint comes after she appeared to confirm Jamie wouldn't die anytime soon as she spoke about her 9th book, Go Tell the Bees. Speaking on the Outlander end of summer series, she told executive producer Meryl Davis, "I'm very close to writing it, but as to what it is, it's a really interesting book and I'm having so much with it, especially now I'm in the final phases where I actually really know everything I know that is left. I can't say there's no tragedy in it." Diana added, "Somebody asked me a few weeks ago, can you say something in 5 words or less that will make people want to read book 9? And I said, yes, he's still alive. Because that's what they're afraid of, that Jamie's going to die in this book.